So one of the questions that we always get asked is, how do I make my paint shine? In this case, we have this Honda Civic right here, and the paint is not shining anymore. It's actually really dull. It's oxidized. There's a lot of scratches and swirls embedded in it. So we're going to be getting them out using VSS. Now VSS is normally used as a scratch and swirl remover, but it also has a tough formula to knock out any kind of oxidation, such as this fender right here. So to start off, we're going to be taping off the area just so we can show a nice difference. Right, now that I made a thick line in between to get a good before and after. So let's get started. We're using our Torque X, an orange cutting pad, with our VSS. VSS is a great all-in-one polish. It's going to start off a little bit abrasive at first, but if you keep using it, the oils are going to break down and it finishes off like a nice fine polish. Once you apply your drops, get a few sprays of your pad conditioner. You spread it out over the area you're working on. Be sure to clear out anything that's going to get in the way of the pad. And then afterwards, you put it to the lowest speed setting. In this case, it's 1. And then you work it out. So now that it's nice and evenly spread out onto the surface I'm working on, put it to the highest speed setting and turn it on. All right, and after you finish polishing it, you may have noticed that I didn't necessarily work in a 50-50 overlap like we usually do. Sometimes you have to modify the way you polish in order for you to properly get the compound to work in certain areas that normally wouldn't work with the 50-50 overlap. But now that it's nice and worked in, it's, I can see that it's already broken down. You just buff off any excess compound with a microfiber towel, like so. All right, as I'm wiping off, I'm noticing that it's really bright. It's actually looking white the way the car was meant to look like. It doesn't have this muggy look. It looks a little bit brown and discolored. And as I peel off the tape, you guys will be able to see the difference. There you go. So as you can see, before and after, white usually hides a lot of, scratches and imperfections, but just to show you guys. This does a good job hiding a lot of imperfections, and once you have it polished, having white looking the way it's supposed to look, difference is technically night and day.